There are many situations in our life where we just need to know the right thing to do. And sometimes that's about a remedy so that we feel better mentally, emotionally, or physically, or all of the above. Sometimes it's so that we uh, feel our feet on the path because we want to be on the path, and we professed to others that we take our spiritual life fairly significantly or seriously. So sometimes it's about what is the next thing to do? How do I keep myself diligent and vigilant in that regard? Sometimes we want to know, what is real? What help me with some guidance? These kinds of things. So for all of us who are in the generation stage practice, we look to certain qualities, and we might also look to certain beings, and understand them as true, real beings, as well as they might be presenting to us the true, real qualities of our higher nature. Medicine Buddha is reminding us that all of the above is real. All of the above. That when we need guidance, it's there to be found. When we need to understand and kind of align ourselves with what is more real, more clear, more true, then that is within our capacity to align to that, to figure it out, to then be diligent and vigilant about that. And if we need a simple remedy, a remedy for a cold, a remedy for an ache or a pain, if we need to figure it out how to remedy something in our life, then Medicine Buddha represents that too. And this, unto itself, is, of course, just telling us that what we need is available to us. And so Christ said, "Ask and you shall receive." Ask and you shall receive. There's a lot of trust that goes behind that. Trust in reality. Trust in oneself. Trust in the magnetism that one can generate that really will bring forward and align oneself to that which we need. Energy, material goods, the right people, the right guidance, the right book. Even if we're distracting ourselves or just want to be entertained for an evening, the right movie. Medicine Buddha represents all of that, and maybe to you, each of the qualities that you are generating, and for those that are generating and working with a deity or an inequality of being represented by the deity, maybe for you, your deity and your quality represent what Medicine Buddha represents. You see, it all kind of collapses in on itself, doesn't it? It all kind of is saying the same thing. We smile. We smile with how we really can't get lost. We really can discover that our confusion is our own confusion. It's within ourselves. It's usually because we actually don't want to know what's real or true. So with that, we can smile in the moment and go, well, okay, I just kind of saw through my own scam. And we sit well, and we stretch, and we breathe long, slow, and deep. We settle together, breathing in and breathing out. One of the best remedies ever and always is alignment. And within that alignment is the settling and the rediscovery of the breath, and thus presence. And so I wonder if you're experiencing what I am, that in this state of alignment, everything's just right. The habit of alignment then means that we can draw upon it, and we can draw upon its wealth, its treasury. That when something is happening that brings us off center, that is emotional in any regard, that we can align. And within that alignment is the treasury of antidotes to address our troubles and our emotions. And similarly so within that alignment and its altitude and its centeredness, if something arises or happens in our life or is happening right now in this moment that is troubling our mind such that our mind won't settle, or our mind is agitated, having a negative thought go around in it, then that alignment, that centering, at least momentarily, even fleetingly, will give a space. And in that space, that negative something in our mind is not there. And that insight, that truth of the moment, tells us that we are not that negative something. And with that, we smile for a moment, a flash of a moment, and transform ourselves from being caught in a wheel, caught in a bind over this something, this trouble in our mind. And we realize, no, we can have a different way with our moment. So we smile again. Breathe long and slow and deep as we stretch our back and tuck our tummy, and how simple it all is. Sometimes we sit down to meditate and we want some kind of really powerful experience, all kinds of bells and whistles and things that we can report to others. Is there more powerful an experience than peace? What is nirvana if not a state of peace and tranquility and its bliss? And so this alignment is that. If we ripen it, if we support it, if we sustain it, and off the cushion, what is a moment of peace and tranquility? What is a moment of happiness and joy? If not nirvana and truth? And so we practice this alignment, we practice this simplicity of shamatha and its amazing, blazing essence. Because if we have this and can call upon it and can draw upon it and can enter into it at will, then we have every medicine. We have every antidote. And in fact, we will address our poisons and our troubles. We'll address them before they even arise. So we smile again. We wiggle and stretch and come into a simple equipoise and breathe and become that state. And we keep ourselves right here, present, right here, with the breath right here. It's not easy sometimes. And so we work at it right here. We breathe in again, we breathe out, we clear our mind, start all over again if we have to. Because we will never know the results of this equipoise until we establish it. We will never know it. We will always be distracted. We will always have something on our mind. There will always be something else to do. There will always be until the day that we experience the amazing, profound stillness of our own inner harmony. And from that moment forward, and maybe all of you have been blessed with it, it's a game changer. And not because somebody else touched us or prayed over us or blessed us with some abhisheka or blessing or something like that. Not because we paid money and showed up at some workshop and it was an amazing thing. No, because we sat here and we aligned and we got real and vigil and diligent and open, and we aligned. And a pure peace was already here. And it didn't take anybody else, and no money, and only a breath. And the blessings and the gifts that we receive from all others, including our teachers, including those that we bow to, that's beautiful. Of course, it's beautiful. I have teachers too. It's beautiful. But unless they're in our pocket, we have to rely on ourselves. And maybe their teaching is now so ingrained inside us that we can. And maybe this teaching of the simplicity of the power that is within us and accessible due to a simple alignment and the diligence required with that and the equipoise that results. Maybe that too is inside us now, and we can live from that. And so we do, breathing in and breathing out. We smile and take a long, slow, deep breath. We feel ourselves. And if we are fortunate, in this moment we have felt truth of being. And true to ourselves and to all that a human being is capable of, we've known how to do it, how to bring it forward. And then we've realized it really is already here, just like all the remedies for any malady of any kind are already here. We smile in a state of harmony and wish it into the world. Love you all. May you have the blessing of the highest teacher there is, your inner being, every moment of every day. Love you. Create your day.